terror. They were deep inside of the Brotherhood of Steel's base of operations inside of the Capital Wasteland, the Citadel, previously known as the Pentagon. And it was there that they dug through many a terminal and spoke with many a brother. And it was there that they learned of a mysterious GECK in a nearby vault, as well as many other facets of the Brotherhood's backstory. Now it was time to continue looking around for just a little while longer. This is Fallout 3!
Welcome back. Zoop, zoop. There we are. And, let's see. We did talk to you. We checked the Citadel lab terminal, right? Okay. Let's see. Who all else need we speak to? We need to go to the little scribe area.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
Oh god, and we have to do that nightmare of a minigame, don't we? Is that this game or is that Fallout New Vegas? Which one has that hellish terminal minigame? I don't know what I have a harder time comprehending, that terminal minigame that you have to play or Caravan. Right there. They're both a little rough. Alright.
Need something, friend?
That said, during the New Vegas playthrough, I eventually did learn how to play Caravan. And now I've forgotten it.
At your service.
Okay. Dr. Lee?
I need to collect my wits and figure out what to do next.
Alright.
Excuse me.
Yeah, second, let's turn and change the music here a bit. Turn it down a tick. There we are. Anything good here in the bathroom? Whoa, somebody's feasting. Who in the Brotherhood is out here feasting? God, they got milk, they got noodles, sugar bombs, and they're looking at the poster at the same. Got a little can of beans reading about ducking and taking cover. Golly, somebody is feasting. All right. Shit, I appreciate that. Okay. Let's see. Let's go over here and read that book. Explosives. All right. Fair enough. Anything else? No, doesn't look like it. At least not in there. Daniel?
Hey, how's it going?
I have to go.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Okay. There's Alex. Where is the scribe zone at? In the mess hall, maybe? No, I don't think so. It's just a mess. This must be why they call it the mess hall. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's go on over here. Hey, Scribe Rothchild, just who I was looking for. Snoozing and losing. Squirrel stew. Got it sitting out. Okay. Good. Anything else here? It's free for the taking, isn't it? Yeah. Anything here? Smokes. Empty boxes. Whole bunch of supplies. Okay. Unnamed scribes. Sure. People be snoozing. Listen to that. They're hitting us with the honk shoe. Okay. Anything over here? Destroyed books. Alright. Let's go on over here. Check inside of this. More nameless scribes. Sure, bunch of computers. Got a dart. I guess I'll take it. What? Hold up. What the hell is going on? God, it sounded like partly horny. And also they were talking about Megaton in their sleep?
You honor us with your presence here.
What?
All this time spent acquiring technology and we look like cavemen next to the Enclave. That is not acceptable.
Jericho, what the fuck was that about? What the fuck was that about? What's going on in here? Okay, is that reactivity to me having blown up Megaton? I don't think I've ever heard... Hang on. They're talking in their sleep, too. God, why is she, like, having the wettest dream about Megaton? Right? Why does she sound like she's fucking, like, fingering herself thinking about Megaton? What the fuck is going on? Right? How come in here it's like, oh, they're hitting us with the honk shoe, and then over in here it's like, Megaton. Megaton. And then there's just a little snort. Megaton! Megaton! How come all the fellas are honk shoeing and over here they're like fucking flicking the bean? Damn, dog. What is going on? What is all this, dude? Alright. Got some tortoiseshell glasses. Okay. Bunch of noodles just out here. Okay. Good. Yeah, this is just video game shit, you know? In video games, you just have food out, prepared and out, and nobody has done anything with it, right? It's one of the slightly still discordant things in video games, particularly in open world video games, wherein you're going around and you just see like a prepared meal. You just see food that has been prepared, and there's nobody getting ready to eat it, you know? You know how rare that is to just have someone have put in, like, you know, you had to have bought the food, you had to have put in the work preparing it, even if you're, like, preparing it in, like, such a simple way, like you're just piecing together a sandwich or microwaving something, right? You don't just leave it out like that, you know? There should always be someone nearby, or it should be in, like, a restaurant, or not even a restaurant, because someone should also be nearby to eat that, like at an inn or whatever, you know, in like a fantasy game. Maybe it's acceptable there, or to have like a big spit roast or whatever, or people were obviously interrupted, but just having it out in like a serene area, it's a little weird, it's a little discordant, you know, it's a little strange. Seeing people with just like bowls of noodles out and nobody is ready to munch on them, right? I guess they just got so much food here. Shit, I guess food just ain't a problem for the Brotherhood of Steel, right? We don't have to worry about having enough noodles. We got like unlimited noodles. We're just leaving bowls of cooked noodles around. Who gives a shit? All right. Let's see. Let's go over to the B ring, right? There we are. We're saving Scribe Rothchild for last. Okay. About this. Citadel information terminal. Is this the same as before? Yeah, I think so. Okay, good to know. Anything here? Don't think so. Barracks are there? Okay. Scribe Jameson. Citadel information again. Footlocker. Anything good in that? MF cells. Oh! Gosh. I didn't see you there. Your armor made you really blend in.
I don't think the Paladin Gunny would be very happy if he saw me talking to an outsider.
Birds, they're able to
Okay.
transport personnel at a remarkable rate.
Very well. Thank you for the update.
Wait, who is this? Oh, you're just a nameless scribe. Elder Lyons.
Yes?
Can I get permission to trade? I'd like permission to trade.
This is not normally something that we do. Trade with outsiders has proven to be problematic in the past. However, considering the circumstances, so be it. I'll send word to Durga that you have full access to trade.
Thank you, Elder Lyons. You beautiful bald bastard, you Santa Claus-like figure. I'd like to know more about the Brotherhood of Steel.
What more did you want to know?
Is there more I can know? No. Okay. At least not from him. Fare thee well.
Of course.
Steel be with you.
Hail.
Okay, anything in this? No. What's your tactical assessment of this?
You're kidding me, right?
Someone's dreaming about Megaton?
You lose your nerve? Those enclave troops are a joke.
It sounds so erotic, right? The only part that even remotely sounds like snoring is a little, right? Otherwise, it's like... It is incredibly erotic. Wow, 43 energy cells. Shit. Now I'm a little aroused too. Alright, 20 caps. Good. Okay. Sure. Anything down here? 50 caps. Some 5mm. This is a Brotherhood Knight? You just wearing like the Wastelander attire. Okay.
I've been meaning to ask you. Go on. I heard Elder Lyons talking to Rothchild. Sounds like even he's worried about the Enclave. Think I'm just being paranoid?
Have you seen that Enclave power armor? That's the advanced Mark II. I don't know if a standard round can even penetrate that stuff.
Pretty dire, huh? Yeah, thanks for completely ruining my day.
Look, either way, we should hit the Bailey later and run through some drills.
So what's the latest
Sound
report?
Sure, mutant activity in DC is high, but nothing out of the ordinary. The area around Galaxy News Radio is nearly secure.
Bye.
Okay. Sorry, I've never like hung around to listen to a lot of their ambient dialogue. We definitely need to talk to that kid, huh? Oh, Knight Artemis.
What aid can I offer you, outsider?
The power armor does look really good with their little like power armor hat, the little hood or whatever, the cowl.
Steel be with you.
It's not half bad. I think it's the recon armor hood. Is that it? Just repurposed. Oh, Sawbones.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
Initiate triage protocol.
Medical procedures initiated. Administering treat... Error.
Sawbones has damaged you. Ow! That hurt! What the hell? Why did you damage me? You're supposed to be a healing robot. What the hell?
There has been an error in the medical subsystem. Please run a level 2 diagnostic.
Initiate triage protocol. What was that? You hurt me. You're the worst medical robot ever. Science. Run a level 2 diagnostic on the medical subsystems. I have to go now. I'm gonna try it again. Initiate triage protocol.
Medical procedures initiated. Administering treatment. Please stand still.
Oh, it actually worked this time.
Medical procedure complete. Further instructions?
Yes.
Acknowledged.
What was that? You hurt me. You're the worst medical robot ever.
There has been an error in the medical subsystem. Please run a level 2 diagnostic.
Should I run the level 2 diagnostic? Should I do that? I may as well.
Command accepted. Beginning level 2 systems diagnostic. Please stand by.
Can't believe you wouldn't do this on your own. Oh my god, is that the music from Fallout Shelter?
Diagnostic complete. Results indicate a level 7 degradation in neural pathway 0x63A82. No further
You have a
information
neural
available.
pathway? Close neural pathway 063A82 and reroute remaining functions. What is that pathway responsible for? Say, could I reprogram you to kill people? Cancel, return to main menu. Could I reprogram you to kill people?
Negative. The Mr. Gutsy field medic model is incapable of harming human beings through intentional action.
Why do you have so many weapons then? Okay, I have to go now.
Unit deactivating. This troop is hitting the rack.
Okay. Citadel medical terminal. Oh. It's medical storage. Looks like it's free to take. Should I do it? They might get angry. We'll at least check the terminal. Oh, I need more science. Okay, can I get there with, should be able to get there with a little mentat. Yeah, 96. There we go. Alrighty, let's have a look here. Loudspeakers, laboratories, conversation, apprehensive, construction. I guess an ION. Conspirators, accompanying, recuperating. Yeah. Purification. Okay, we'll try appreciation. 6 out of 12. Half of them are right. Okay. So, let's see. TION gives us 4. There's 5. Could it be infiltration? No. Okay, how about purification? There's already 5. Asian. Is there a match anywhere else? No. Okay. Is it construction? We only have 4 TION at the end. So we need 2 more. Construction. No, nothing. Okay. Conversation. Okay, the E there. Oh, it could be conversation. There's Asian at the end, and there's an E. Oh, shit. So it's not even an ION. Oh, okay. Well, what was the other one that began with an A? Maybe that's it? Oh, apprehensive. Apprehensive. Okay. Let's see. Appra. That is 2, 4, 5. And then the I at the end of it. Is there another match that brings it up to 7? No. Okay, how about conversation? There's the I and the first E that matches with conversation. That's it. It's probably apprehensive. Oh, look at that. Expertly deduced. All right. Hey, Sawbones, you dumb son of a bitch. This is Glade. I hacked your terminal again. Now change your password before I delete all your stupid robot poetry. What? Okay. Actually, is that a winking with tongue out face? Or is that just a tongue out face? That might be winking with tongue out. Casualty report. Paladin Blanchett. Honorable death in combat. Paladin Jennings. Honorable death in combat. Paladin Stein. Missing in action. Presumed dead. / honorable death in combat. Paladin Sawagachi. Honorable death in combat. Knight Casserly. Honorable death in combat. Knight Arturo. Suicide. Man, I knew an Arturo. Knight Ianelli. Honorable death in combat. Knight Canard. Honorable death in combat. Also, there was an Arturo in Fallout 4, right? Right in Diamond City, but spelled with a U. The Arturo I knew. 2 O's. Knight Jesus, where are you from? 40K? Knight Patriarchus. Missing in action. Presumed dead / honorable death in combat. Initiate Verona. Missing in action. Same. Initiate Ruo. Honorable death. Initiate Quintana. MIA. Initiate Porter. Honorable death. Initiate Loring. Training accident. Investigation pending. Whoa. Initiate Redden. Honorable death in combat. Right. This was the person who got smackaroonied at GNR Plaza. We even saw other entries about their funeral having to be delayed. Note on Pendleton appendectomy. Rotary saw was effective, but suturing of incision proved ineffective. High-intensity heat cauterization proved successful. Operation outcome, success. Patient pain / discomfort level, irrelevant. Probability of future procedure, 100%. Hovering contemplatively. A poem. Brotherhood of Steel blood is red. Ionic medical pulse beams are blue. Steel is better than flesh, and artificial intelligence processors are too. Jesus Christ, I can't even read. I'm illiterate. Medical storage lock override. I'll override it. Why not? Right, we're getting very high level anyway. Okay, should I just take all this? Why not? Okay. Oh, shoot. Jericho ain't even in here.
Detected. This unit has activated. Please
Oh,
state
shit.
the nature of...
I don't need anything. I was trying to take your drugs.
Deactivating.
Oh, get out of my head.
Hitting the rack.
Get out of my head, Charles. There we go. Good. Jericho,
Yeah, what is it?
can you hold some stuff?
Sure. Give me whatever you got.
Shit, maybe you can't. God, you can't. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Maybe it's time to equip and ditch a rocket launcher. There we go. Wow, that's how it looks. Okay. Sure. Well, let's go on over this way. More footlockers here. Got a power fist. Okay, more footlockers. Personnel terminal. Yep. Same as before. No, this is different. This is different. Welcome, brother. GNR soldier rotation. Due to the increased supermutant activity in the vicinity of GNR and the importance of that outpost, all knights and paladins can expect to be added to the patrol rotation in that area. See your squad leaders for more information. Important! Squire Maxson Bailey access. By order of Elder Alliance, Squire Maxson is not to be given unsupervised access to the Bailey while live fire practice is in effect. Lion's Pride recruiting. Due to the tragic death of Initiate Redden, Lion's Pride now has one opening, effective immediately. If you can't shoot an ugly from 150 yards blindfolded, don't waste my time. Sentinel Lions. Notice, Redden funeral canceled, and we saw this one. That one went around. Okay. Empty footlockers. Sure. Anything here? Good. Squire Maxson's terminal. We should probably talk to Squire Maxson first before we investigate the terminal. What is this?
The Brotherhood is at your service.
The solar. Got a head. Citadel information terminal. Oh. Hello?
The Brotherhood is at your service.
Hello, Colvin.
What aid can I offer you, outsider?
I don't know. What aid can you offer me? Never mind.
Deal be with you.
Okay. Very hard wall safe. Can I pick into this? No. Not sure if I have the means to get into a 100 lock. Right? Yeah. I need a bit more. Elder Lion's terminal. I can hack into here. Okay. Broadcasting, transmitters, resurrection, transmission, transcribing. What is a common suffix? I think it might be ION again. That might be the most common one. Okay. How about prefix? Transmission? Maybe transmission. Okay. Let's see. Now, it could also be the prefix, right? Well, we'll start with the prefix. How about transmitter? Okay. TRANSMI. Wow, I think it might be transmitters. I think it might be that. Yeah, holy shit, nailed it. Okay. Greetings, Elder Lions. Squire Maxson progress report. Squire Maxson's training is proceeding well, and the boy certainly has an aptitude for small arms, but I often worry about his emotional state. He is a child, surrounded by killers. Oh, typo. surrounded by killers, being groomed to become a killer himself. Maybe I've become too cynical, too soft in my old age, but I wish I could give the boy a more normal childhood. Ironic, considering his upbringing is so much like my own. Maybe that's what scares me. Very much alluding to the state of things in Fallout 4, right? For those who do not know, a grown-up version of Squire Maxson shows up in Fallout 4, and perhaps Elder Lion's assessment here wasn't too far off. Sarah's birthday. I mustn't forget Sarah's birthday this year. Perhaps I'll send Cross to Rivet City to peruse the shops and pick something up. Something pretty. Sarah may have forgotten she's a woman, but I haven't, and neither have the rest of the brothers, judging by the looks they give her. Oh, wow. Safe lock override. Okay. Good. Let's check the safe. 300 caps. Smuggler's End. Oh, it's a laser pistol. Okay. Elder Owen Lyons, personal log 2. Okay. Where's personal log 1, however? Should probably read them in order. Oh, here we go. Okay. Personal log 1.
According to our latest reconnaissance report, Enclave soldiers have taken complete control of the Project Purity facility. They brutally murdered innocent scientists, including James. He went there to revive the project and died for his efforts. They will answer for their crimes. I haven't worked so hard just to sit idly by and watch the Enclave undo what little we've accomplished here.
So you're saying we're all going to die? That's, very optimistic, thanks.
Listen, let's talk about this some more later.
Okay, anything over here? We should listen to the other one while we're
Here
going through
I
these.
sit in the safety of the Citadel, while the people of the wasteland thirst and suffer and die. Here I sit a failed, feeble old man. What have I really accomplished? How many have I truly helped? The super mutants still roam rampant. The people still die of thirst and radiation. The Western elders cease to acknowledge my existence. Some of my own people have even gone outcast. And now the Enclave, technologically superior, infinitely resourceful. The time has come to pass the mantle to more able hands. But is she ready?
So what's the latest report?
Yeah. Elder Lions, like I said, the Lion's Pride in general, both Elder Owen Lyons and Sarah, both really good. Probably, and like I said, they're not perfect themselves, right? The way in which they run things is still somewhat indicative of the isolationist mentality of the Brotherhood and all of that. But they're probably the best and like most, I don't know, charitable and kindly of the Brotherhood by a pretty wide margin, right? All right. Let's see.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
Where did the kid go?
Did I step in something?
Over here. Shit, where did the kid go? Huh. Maybe into the solar?
Hail.
Yeah, here you are.
Hail to you, stranger. I am Squire Maxson, loyal servant of Steel. It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
Relax, Squire, I don't bite. The honor is all mine, Squire. You seem nervous, kid. Do I make you nervous? Let's say that.
Well, yes, sir. If I may speak my will, you do, sort of. We do not have many guests in the Citadel. And when we do, they're usually visiting brothers. Outsiders are not to be trusted, so says the Codex. Shield yourself from those not bound to you by steel, for they are the blind. Aid them when you can, but lose not sight of yourself.
There's no need to be nervous, you can trust me. You should be nervous. Who says that I'm not here to kill you all?
If Elder Lyons chooses to show trust in you, then by the oath, I must trust you as well. Give way your suspicions to the wisdom of thine elder. Where he shows trust, so shall you, says the Codex. Even if I don't understand why he would trust someone like you, I obey him and welcome you here. I only hope that you are a man of honor.
Aren't you a little young for all this? What do you make of the Enclave, Squire? I don't suppose you actually know anything about the supermutants. They don't actually make you fight, do they? I have to go now. Aren't you a little young for all this?
Oh, well, you see, I am descended from the great Arthur Maxson, founder of our order. I am the last of his line. They say my soul was forged from eternal steel, but I don't believe that. I'm really just a normal boy. I was sent to the Citadel many years ago to be fostered by Elder Lyons, but that was before the Western Elders lost faith in the Elder. I really don't know if I'll ever get home, but, well, I kind of like it here. Sentinel Lyons has been very kind to me. She's taught me so much.
Right. Spoilers, though, for this, I suppose. But Elder Lyons and Sarah Lyons do not survive, right? One does not survive the events of Fallout 3, and the other does not make it to Fallout 4, as far as we know, right? But this kid, Squire Maxson, Arthur Maxson, 100% shows up in Fallout 4 as Elder Maxson. And I don't know, I really quite enjoy the little character arc. You know, I really enjoy the little character arc. And, like, you can see all the setup here done for this kid to sort of, you know, set the stage for this kid being kind of monstrous, right, when they get older, you know? Like, the concerns of Elder Maxson, like, am I grooming this kid into being just, like, a fucking monster, you know? They're surrounded only by death and killing, and by people being trained to kill out of necessity. But what choice do we really have? But is this like, am I making a mistake right here and right now, you know? And it's difficult to pin it all on, like, Elder Lyons and Sentinel Lyons throughout all of this, because, I don't know, it's post-apocalyptic, it's exceptional circumstances, right? There's no shortage, right? Right, if anything, maybe it's on Squire Maxson. Some onus must rest on Arthur Maxson himself, wherein there's plenty of kids who grew up in post-apocalyptic wastelands in this fiction who didn't end up in the same way, right? Who didn't go on to think, I assume, right, and this is the way in which it's pretty decent world building, I would argue. In Fallout 4, when you meet the Brotherhood, they effectively have child soldiers, right? They're not so much boots on the ground, but young initiates play a large role in the Brotherhood of Steel as we meet them in Fallout 4. And I can only assume that is the norm because of how Arthur Maxson was raised, right? And although there are several endings to Fallout 4, many of which Arthur Maxson doesn't make it, and many in which he does, I kind of hope that they canonically commit to him surviving the events of Fallout 4, because I do find him to be such a compelling character, right? Like, he works good as, like, I don't know, he works so well as this group, as sort of like an officiant of the Brotherhood of Steel, right? They claim sort of this centrist crown, almost, as it were, right? But ultimately, when push comes to shove, they very clearly veer into fascism, right? They very clearly are going not a great direction, you know? I think it's very cool. I would love to see Fallout 5 have Elder Maxson as an actual elder and not just like a man or a young man, you know, as we see him there. I would love to see that arc continue. Or maybe even in the TV show or whatever, right? We don't really know. The TV show hasn't really mentioned one way or the other, I don't believe. Right? Okay. What do you make of the Enclave, Squire?
You're asking me what I think about the Enclave? Well, the Brotherhood of Steel has actually faced the Enclave before. Back west. More than 30 years ago, according to our chronicles. Judging from those records, I say their soldiers are outfitted in advanced power armor Mark II. It's pretty strong. Better than our power armor. And some of their technology is amazing. Vertibirds, plasma weapons that can turn a man to goo. Does that help?
Maybe that also explains so much of the Brotherhood setup in Fallout 4, right? Maxson's fascination with that. Huh. I don't suppose you know anything about the super mutants.
Oh yes. I've studied them quite a bit since I've been here. They're not all the same, you know. Besides the regular ones. There are also brutes. And after them, the masters. They're really tough. But the worst of all? The behemoth. He's a giant. I saw one once, outside the Citadel walls. So scary. The super mutants are all over the city ruins. But Elder Lyons doesn't actually think they're from there, or we would have found their home by now. It kind of seems like they're looking for something, but we're not really sure what that is.
Okay. They don't actually make you fight, do they?
No. But I could. I know I'm ready. I mean, it would be scary, but it's not fair that I have to sit inside while the knights go on patrol. I did go out one time, you know. Sarah, Sentinel Lyons took me out, just to show me. I killed a super mutant too, I swear. I also sort of shot Sarah, but just a little. It was just a flesh wound.
Okay. I have to go now.
May we speak again soon.
Yeah. I guess given the age, it makes sense that he's somewhat smitten with Sarah Lyons, right? Okay. Let's see. Let's go and check his terminal now that we've spoken with him.
The Brotherhood is at
Yeah, it's amazing having replayed this and being like the last time I replayed Fallout 3 and paid attention to this stuff, Fallout 4 hadn't come out yet, right? But it's kind of incredible just how much setup was in place for the way in which the Brotherhood of Steel is operating in Fallout 4 relative to here. Like, they're clearly sort of like building a miniature arc within the faction, at least on the East Coast, right?
Welcome.
Okay.
Need something, friend?
Good lord, where is his turn? Oh, here we go. Alright. Let's see. Allow, crane, class, clans, claws. We'll try claws. How about clans? Nope, wouldn't be that. Crane? Could be. It was. Okay, and then... Hi, Squire Maxson. How's the best kid in the Citadel doing today? Diary entry 1. Stupid Scribe Rothchild in his stupid lab. All I wanted to do was talk to the robot and see if he'd be my friend. So what if he can't walk? Oh, interesting! All I wanted to do was talk to the robot and see if he'd be my friend. Oh my god! What the fuck? Alright, diary entry 2. Yesterday, Sarah taught me how to kill a man by stabbing him in the kidneys. I think I'm in love. Okay. Story. The Guardians of Gillifrond. Whatever shall we do, Mr. Wallingsworth? Molly asked. Mother will be home shortly, and I've yet to clean my room. Heavens me, don't fret, Molly Golly. We'll enlist a little help, that's all. Mr. Wallingsworth then waddled his little teddy bear body into the center of the room and called out in a voice both sweet and strong to those lying dormant on shelves in the toy box under the bed. Come now, you lot! Molly Golly needs our help, and as we're her guardians, that means we all get cracking. Come on now, shake off those dust bunnies and hop to. Then, There then rose a rustle and rumble from all corners of the room, as rocking horse and railway car, bookend and baby doll, toy and game alike, all blossomed into impossible life.
Mr. Wallingsworth, but I never knew. I thought it was just you. Oh, this is just wonderful,
Molly exclaimed.
Wonderful? Ah, I was having a nice nap and a nice dream. And now you've gone and woken me up. And for what? Manual labor. That wasn't in the job description, Wallingsworth.
This small squeaky voice of dissent belonged to one Mousy McGuire, Molly's favorite stuffed animal, and one of the few companions granted the right to sleep on her bed.
Oh, Mousy, you're alive!
Molly ran to her bed and embraced the nonplussed plushie, squishing his body in a nearly bursting bear hug.
Oh, all right, enough. You're crushing me.
Molly released her hold and dropped Mousy back on the bed, feeling at once excited and immensely disappointed that her favorite stuffed toy had just come to life and seemed to be a complete cretin.
Now, you listen here, McGuire, Wallingsworth said. Being guardians of dear Miss Molly Golly means we protect her in any way we can, even if that means unclogging the potty or taking out the trash or, yes, tidying up her room. And when the Crowley creeps come, oh, and they will come, you'll get to do what was in your job description. You mark my words.
What the hell? Poem. Song of the Light Man. Tweedle dumpling, tweedle dare. Curse the younglings if you care. For theirs is youth and joy and power. 5 made 1 in the light man's tower. And when they come, these 5 of sun, the light man's progeny have won. So sound the trumpets clear and loud, and think beyond the eastern shroud. What? What is this about? I feel like this is something that I don't understand. Guns and Bullets. Vargas doesn't know I've been reading his copy of Guns and Bullets, and I should probably keep it that way. I mean, it's right there, under his bunk, in the den. What did he expect? Guns and Bullets in the den? Maybe we already found it, though. Okay. Suitcase here. Business wear. Toolbox. Scrap metal. Okay. Is the den the solar? Under his chair? I don't think this is the den. Right.
Don't you have somewhere to be, Squire? Welcome.
Okay, let's get on out of here. We can finally make our way back to the vendor lord in the lab. Okay, and we need to speak with Rothchild there.
Your presence here.
Though Rothchild may be somewhere else now. At this point.
Hail. Welcome.
Okay, into the lab. Good. And over this way. Before we talk to them, we'll pull some stuff off of Jericho's inventory. Down here, I think it was? No? Yeah, armory? Isn't that it? Yeah, armory. Okay. And Jericho.
Yeah, what is it?
Need some of that junk. Let's trade.
Sure, give me whatever you got.
Take all these. Great. And let's see here. How about the regular power armor? I will take that. All these things. Enclave power armor. Taking those too. I'll even take the dirty spring outfit. Okay. That'll do it. We'll keep the Chinese jumpsuit because I think that's rare. Not that I'm really going to do it, right? It's not like there's mannequins in this game for me to display stuff like that.
Let's get to the action.
Okay. Hello.
I received word from Elder Lyons. He says that you have permission to trade with us. Good for you.
Good for me. Okay. Can you repair my gear?
I hope you're willing to pay for the parts. You're not getting them from our supplies.
Okay. So if I pay for them, they just kind of manifest? What does that mean? What does that mean? They don't come from your supplies if I pay for them? Okay. Can I see what you have to trade?
Sure. Just be quick about it.
Alright. Because I assume logistics, getting stuff here and there from the armory and back, must take some time, right? It's not like they're exactly just importing directly. They don't have like one-day shipping from Rivet City or other various places that may have equipment that they can source parts from. Okay, let's sell these. All of our lasers. Plasma rifle. Man, plasma is pretty valuable, huh? Pulse mines, don't need them. Smuggler's End, we're definitely keeping that. Okay, what other weapons do we have here? Any that I should get? Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, not even a Gatling laser. Jeez, when do you get a Gatling laser? I feel like we should have had one by now. Okay. Recon armor helmet. Could definitely give that to Jericho if we wanted to. Should I, though? Okay. Bunch of ammo. Yeah, I guess we'll buy some ammo. How about... Let's see here. Get some flamer fuel. Get some electron charge pack. What else should I get? I guess we could do missiles. There we are. Okay. And I'll sell off the power armor, but not the helmets, because I do want to keep those for later. Good. Let's buy more missiles. 5mm. Good. Okay, I'll sell off that beer. How about here? Anything else? Vodka. Dumping that. Mentats. I'll get rid of like 5 of them. Okay. I should probably stash all this fire ant nectar, you know? What am I gonna do with that much? Okay. Get rid of this. Coffee mug, conductor, ear. Metal stuff. More smokes, pencil. Okay. And I could sell off some excess ammunition, like darts. Good to get rid of that. Should I actually keep microfusion cells and stuff? What if I arm Jericho with, like, a plasma? You know? Should I do that? I could. You know, since we don't use that ammo type, I could totally give it to him. I feel like maybe we ought to do that. You know? Yeah, maybe I should. Okay. Sure. Let's buy back our plasma that we sold. Let's see here. Plasma rifle. There we go. Yeah, and it's fully repaired. And it shouldn't go down in power, right? Is it fully repaired? It's hard to tell. Okay. There we are. And let's get rid of some of this other ammo while we're at it. Do I have any others I need to get rid of, actually? No, that's fine. Okay. Should I take the hit on caps? Yeah, I don't really have anything else to spend it on except repairs from here on out. Okay. Good.
Don't forget to sign out.
Can you repair my gear? Yeah, but you can't do it that good. All right, done. Thank you.
Steel be with you.
Hello, Scribe Peabody. I trust that things are well with you.
Greetings, Elder.
Let's see. Can I repair his rifle up anymore? I can. Yeah, just a smidge. Not hardly worth it, but I've done it anyway. Okay.
Things were well.
Here, Jericho.
Yeah, what is it?
Let's do a trade.
Sure. Give me whatever you got.
I'm gonna give you this plasma rifle. And some bullets. And you do actually need to fuel every shot, don't you? It's not like the newer games where just one bullet is good enough.
Yeah, let's get to the action.
Fortunately, I am still having supply problems.
And he will use it. Reload that. good.
Name is not to be spoken within the Citadel. Do you understand?
Oh, who is he talking
I wish
about?
it were not so, truly I do. But he is outcast. He has been judged.
I know the protocols, sir. But the equipment that they stole was very valuable. Our weapons are beginning to deteriorate without the spare parts.
Then make do with what you have. We may lack the Enclave's resources, but I'm counting on your ingenuity to make up for that.
Yes, Elder. I understand. I'm sure we've got the parts around here somewhere.
Okay. Oh, here's Scribe Rothchild. Perfect.
At your service.
Fucking Scribe Rothchild out here looking like John McCain.
Yes.
Right? Why does he look so much like John McCain? Alright. Vault 87 has a GECK, but I don't know where it is. I need to find Vault 87 right now. I need to find Vault 87 right now.
I take it you were successful then. As it happens, the Brotherhood has some information about Vault 87. Let me show you what we know.
Okay. I guess we kind of... we sequence broke by looking in the one terminal. Whoops. Okay. Show me the money. Golly, this thing is tough on the eyes.
This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been highlighted for you. There. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid.
Why is that? What? What's difficult about it? I can handle it. I can handle it.
Can you now? Without even knowing what the problem is?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
I suppose, then, you have a way to deal with lethal levels of radiation around the vault?
Yeah, I got drugs. There's got to be another way. So that's it? I'm screwed? So that's it? I'm screwed?
So quick to give up.
I only had two options.
There is, in fact, another potential way to reach the vault. Lamplight Caverns is close by and may provide an alternate means of access.
Don't you know? So there's a vault down there and you've never bothered investigating it. So there's a vault down there and you never bothered investigating it?
Attempts were made, but our resources are stretched thin. The radiation proved fatal, and so our efforts were focused elsewhere.
Even
Perhaps
with the power
you
armor?
will have more success.
Well, I guess it's time to find out. I'll go there myself. Thanks for your help. Great. Thanks for nothing.
I find it hard to believe your father raised such a child. I feel pity for whatever it is you've gone through that has made you so bitter.
Where was Vault 87 again? I'd like to know more about the Brotherhood of Steel. Care to share anything about the super mutants? Are you in charge of the, robot? Do you think you could repair my equipment? I gotta go. We'll exhaust all this. Where was Vault 87 again?
Check the map in the lab for reference if you like. The vault is to the west of the city, far out in the Capital Wasteland. Remember that you won't be able to just walk in due to the radiation. You'll have to try and find another way to access the vault. I expect that Lamplight Caverns is your best chance for success.
I'd like to know more about the Brotherhood of Steel.
I'm afraid you're asking the wrong person.
Why are you the wrong person to ask? I'd like to hear what you have to say anyway. Sorry, never mind. Why are you the wrong person?
Predominantly because the Elder won't like some of what I have to say. But fine, I'll discuss it. What do you want to know?
Why are you here, in the Capital Wasteland?
Well, that depends on who you ask. Lyons will tell you it's because we're protecting the poor, innocent people of the Capital Wasteland. Most others here will tell you the same thing. They'll do anything for that man.
Well, I'm asking you. Why are you here? But not everyone agrees. I'm asking you.
I'm here for two reasons. One, Lyons needs me. He always has, just as much as I need him. We've been through a lot together, he and I. Two, take a look around you. Access to this kind of technology and the benefits it could provide to the Brotherhood is immeasurable.
Okay. Well, I'd like to know more about the Brotherhood.
What do you want to know?
How long have you been here?
We arrived here in 55, established ourselves in the Citadel within the first few months. The Elder has kept us busy since then.
Care to... Oh, I'd like to know more?
What?
You seem to have a pretty small organization. That's all I want to know. You seem to have a pretty small organization.
The Brotherhood of Steel is bigger than what you see here. We're only a small division, you could say. But that's a bit of a sore subject around here.
Then where's the rest of the Brotherhood? Why is that a sore subject? Sorry to have brought it up. Where's the rest?
The West Coast, unless something has changed. There's been no contact with them for the last several years. There's also a small detachment in Chicago, but they're off the radar. Gone rogue. Long story.
It must be difficult to communicate with the West Coast. Why? What happened? Oh, we can only pick one to hear about in this dialogue. I want to hear about the West Coast. It must be difficult to communicate with the West Coast.
Indeed it is. Especially when they refuse any attempts at communication.
Okay. Care to share anything about the super mutants?
Not really. No.
Oh. Can we talk more about the Brotherhood? Let's see, can we go back through this? You seem to have a pretty small organization. Okay, why is it a sore subject?
Much has happened in the 23 years since we left the West Coast. Our mission has changed in that time. The changes have not all been pleasant, and have had significant repercussions.
What kind of changes? What do you mean by repercussions? Sorry to have brought it up. What kind of changes?
We were dispatched with a specific mission. We were sent to locate and secure any technology remaining from before the war. Like our robotic monstrosity, that was our greatest find. Damn thing still doesn't work, but at least it's ours. But those damn super mutants, they changed things. Lyons changed. He decided they were a threat, not just to us, but to everyone. And so he altered the mission. Finding the source of the mutants and putting a stop to them was his goal. Our original mission became an afterthought. We've failed both.
Those sound like pretty good changes to me. You make saving people sound like a bad thing. He's in charge, so it's his decision, right? You make saving people sound like a bad thing. Oh, I want to say that to hear what he'll say, but it's very not in character. Those sound like pretty good changes to me.
You're an outsider. I don't expect you to understand. We live and die by our dedication to the Brotherhood. To go against orders, it's not something that's done. I appreciate that Lyons believes he is doing what is right, but he should never have disobeyed orders. And now look where it's gotten us. Forces dwindled, super mutants on one side, Enclave on the other. We can barely take care of ourselves.
Okay. I'd like to know more about the Brotherhood.
What?
Okay. Pretty small organization.
But
why is it a sore subject? Okay. What do you mean by repercussions? This is going to be about the outcasts, I assume.
Some did not approve of the Elders' decisions. Initially, they followed because we are all taught to follow the Elders.
Oh, not delving into it that much, huh? Okay. Anything more about the Brotherhood? Let's see. How long have you been here? No, okay, that looped back around. Did I get everything? I feel like I missed something. I'll try one more attempt to go through this. Pretty small organization. Where's the rest of the Brotherhood? Why? What happened?
Lines of communication were severed years ago. The Western Elders have washed their hands of us.
Huh. Okay. And now it's gone back to the root menu. Okay. Yeah, I almost wish we had, for this line of questioning, the, Morrowind sort of Wikipedia-style dialogue, you know? Okay. Are you in charge of the, robot?
I am, and have been since we first found him, well over 20 years ago. Liberty Prime is the designation we found on file for him. Magnificent, don't you think? At least he will be once all systems are operational. It's the energy consumption. Something that big with such advanced weapon systems. We just don't have the means to power it. not yet.
Okay. Who built Liberty Prime? Or better yet, why?
He was developed as a super weapon back in the days before the war. The first joint operation between Robco and General Atomics International. Apparently, he was meant to help liberate Alaska from the Chinese, but was never completed. They were forced to go in without him. They won, but suffered heavy losses. If we can get him up and running, well, I think you get the idea.
Okay. Do you think you could repair my equipment?
Could I? Yes. Will I? No. Go see Peabody or Bowditch.
Okay, fair enough. I have to go.
Don't hurry back.
Alright. Let's see. Can I actually interact with this map? I don't think so. I think I'm, like, conflating, like, interacting with the map with the pegboard situation in... Or not even pegboard, but the thumbtack situation in Fallout 76. Where they have maps around that game, especially in, like, watchtowers and stuff. You can go up there and you can interact with the little thumbtacks inside of different locations, and it'll pop them up on your big map. And same goes for, like, if you look out on a watchtower in 76 and you, like, survey the land, you can kind of, like, reveal some things by looking at them. Kind of a fun, neat system. Works well because 76's map is so enormous comparatively. Okay, great. Well, I suppose that will conclude things for now, you know? I think when next we return, should we hit up a side quest before we do this next one? I'm not sure. Right? Maybe we should go to 87. Maybe. We certainly have a few that we could do, right? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll think about it. I'll think about which we should go, which route we should take, right? Either way, I think we're finally done with the immense amount of exposition here at the Citadel, right? We were talking about earlier, but it does kind of remind me of the, I guess, poor pacing of Morrowind, wherein about halfway, 2/3 of the way through the main quest in Morrowind, there's just an immense exposition dump, right? When you go to meet with Vivek, there is just an absurd amount of exposition that you get layered onto all at once, right? Wherein it's just like, if you want to take in everything in that moment, you're going to be there for a while reading and, like, talking to people, but also, you know, reading because of their how the dialogue works in Morrowind. But, yeah, I feel as if it's not as dense. It's a lot easier to parse the information here in Fallout 3, but it's still a lot of information, right? The information is just delivered in a way in which it's a lot simpler for you to parse on just one playthrough, right? Which isn't to say that there are some things that you will not internalize, right? Certainly, on a first playthrough, it's entirely likely that you will not be able to internalize all of the information here. But like I said, I don't know. Kind of a wild issue. I don't think there's anything quite like this going forward. I don't think they have, like, the pacing set so strangely in any points of, like, Skyrim or Fallout 4, where there's just, like, you get to a certain location, there's just shitloads of information all at once, right? I think they space it out a lot better, I think. Is my remembering of all that. I don't remember there being anything absurd. Or at the very least, they do a lot better at hiding it, right? I think conversation with other characters is a great way to hide a ton of exposition. Like, for instance, Baldur's Gate 3, we're playing that right now, too. And it is kind of like, dare I say, a masterclass in hiding moments in which there's a shitload of exposition, right? And they do a lot, they achieve that by having a lot of it delivered in conversation to the player. And the conversation system feels almost like a game in and of itself, because it affords you ways to express your character. It affords you ways to do, like, skill checks passively or actively, right? It feels a lot more involved. It's a lot more role-playing focused. And there's so many different ways in which you can uncover the same information, right, through different vectors and all of that, you know? Which, hey, I'm pretty sure New Vegas has a decent chunk of that, right? But, you know, like I said, things keep advancing in the world of game design, as it were. In the world of delivering exposition and world building and lore and story to the player, I feel like we're always getting better, right? Even if you dislike newer stuff, compared to what the same people made years ago in previous iterations, and you can tell, like, generally, even if you don't like the like content of it, as it were, I hate using the content word itself, but even if you don't like the actual content of what is being said, the delivery method tends to be a little bit better, right? Though perhaps they overshot in Fallout 4 with the player's ability to interact with that, right? Which we'll cover in the distant future when we do our playthrough of Fallout 4 finally, right? But, yeah. When next we return, we're going somewhere. Until next time, please take care of each other.